Hi, everybody. It's Karen, and it's Weight Loss Wednesday. Woo! This is the second installment of my vlog, and I wanted to let you know I'm just really glad that you guys have shown up. And I've decided that Weight Loss Wednesday needs something else, and so I'm going to create a jingle, and be ready because next week I'm going to premiere it. I'll play my guitar, I'll sing the song, and you guys are going to love it. And maybe I'll even hook it up to iTunes so you can download it. Just kidding. But I wanted to tell you how things are going so far. This week I started the second Reboot Express. It's the same program I did before where I lost 22.4 pounds. And so I'm on day 3 of the second installment of the Reboot Express. I'm doing really well with that. I'm getting in all the fruits and vegetables and actually really liking the food. It's a good flavor, beautiful colors. It's a really easy thing to follow, and the benefits are that the caloric value is extremely low, and so it's a great program. And if you are interested in it, you can go to www.jointhereboot.com and see if maybe it's something that you would be interested in. There are some struggles. It's definitely a change in lifestyle because everything that I've done prior to that involved driving through someplace, and so but the drive-through is how I got to where I am now, and that is not a place that I want to be. So what I've learned about myself through this whole process is what are my trigger foods, and surprisingly, my trigger food, my number one trigger food is dairy products. I love cheese, cream cheese, sour cream, anything that comes from a cow. I pretty much love it. So that has been my number one temptation and the hardest thing for me to avoid. The second trigger that I find is carbohydrates like breads and white potatoes and things of that nature, savory foods that are just kind of hearty and filling and cheap. So hence the drive-through aspect has really fit what I wanted before. So I'm having to modify my thinking and modify the way that I view my foods, and also just, again, last time I told you I had an addictive personality, and so just recognizing those areas are places where I will stumble. I'm learning that I can avoid those, and it's not killing me, and it's actually good for me. My third trigger is sweets, like cakes and cupcakes and anything that's like a quick bread, a banana bread, or something of that nature. And then fourthly, it's the meats. So that's kind of surprising. It's out of order that I would have thought. But those are the cravings that I've learned about. I've been able to successfully navigate those, even when they brought in fresh bagels and cream cheese the other day. So into the office, I was able to avoid that temptation, and I'm noticing that the longer I stick with this new healthy program, the easier it is to circumnavigate those areas where normally I would give in. As far as my exercise is concerned, I have been active nearly every day. I've missed 1 or 2 days here and there, but part of the success in that is that I have a network of great friends and people who are interested in helping me out and participating with me in any way possible. I'm walking with some girls from high school, and that's been really good. I've got people at my office who want to help and who are kind of calling me to account in that area. And then I've got my sister and her family, and so we're getting to do some things that are organic in activity ways, and that's been really good for me. And I'm finding that I had really missed being an active person. I used to play softball. I used to be involved in gymnastics, and, you know, I've missed all of those things, and so it's nice to be back out and walking and getting my blood pumping and getting the endorphins going, and it's been really good. I mean, I struggle with it from time to time because you get tired, it's been a long day, the same things that everybody deals with, but this time, instead of making an excuse and saying, you know, and telling myself that it's okay to miss, I'm not allowing myself to do that. And the fact that I have people that are holding me accountable really helps with that. The weaknesses are that sometimes my energy level is a little low, especially with my decreased caloric intake, and I struggle with the commitment factor. But as I said, the fact that I have people that are holding me accountable has really helped with that. Real quickly, I have a few intermediate goals. I started out on this particular weight loss adventure. My highest weight was about 370. I had already come down quite a bit to 339 at one point when I did the Biggest Loser film, but I had gained a little bit of the weight back, so I started at 351. And where I'm looking to get is, my immediate goal is to get under 330, and right now I'm at 331. So I'm really, really close. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll be under that 330 mark. Another thing is that when I'm driving in my car, my steering wheel is no longer rubbing against my belly, and I never thought that would happen. So that's really cool. And then the longer-term commitment or goal that I have is to get under 300. I'm looking at ways to reward myself. If I get under the 330 mark and can stay there for 2 weeks, then I'm going to get myself a Wii balance board to go with my Wii gaming system so that I can start doing some of the Wii Fit games and participating with that, and that'll be a lot of fun. And I don't have a reward yet for when I get under 300, and I'm hoping that maybe some of you can give me some ideas of what I can do to reward myself when I reach that goal. My progress has been really good. I feel like it's been consistent, and the most telling part of this whole thing is that my thinking is different. The way that I'm approaching my journey to health is different than anything that I've ever experienced before. And I'm taking this one day at a time and just committed to doing that and seeing the results from that change in my thinking. And so I'm really thankful that I have so many people that are being supportive and who are encouraging me, and I just am really happy with that. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to ask you to help me to come up with a challenge for myself. Most recently in my walking, I went 3 miles at one time, and I was thinking about that, and that's equivalent to a 5K. What? Who would have ever thought that I could walk a 5K? And that was amazing, and so I would love to get some ideas from anybody out there to give me another goal to reach for. And then I'd also like to issue a call to action for any of you who are interested in helping me in any way. One of the hardest things that I ever experienced was asking for help. I always thought that asking for help was a sign of weakness, but what I've realized through this whole process is that when I don't ask for help, that is the area of weakness. So I'm calling you to an action, asking you to help me out and to figure out some things that I can do to make this journey better. Pretty much that's it. I know this is a little longer than I had intended. I made myself a list of bullet points, and I wanted to cover everything. But most of all, I'm just so thankful that people out there are actually interested in what I'm doing, and I'm learning that my commitment to my health is actually inspiring other people to make healthy changes in their lives, and that is an amazing thing. And so I'm so happy that we're on this journey together, and I will see you next week. Thanks for stopping by.